just like teeth and eyes just glowing, dude. That's all it was. I'm like, man, please, nobody screenshot this. Nobody screenshot this.
All right, so we got my man Brunette Thor Ruins going up against ATATA. Now this is a classic Midwest matchup right now. Ruins is actually the guy that I first met. He came up to Wisconsin for one of our weeklies, the Constructs, and just performed so well. And he was such a nice dude that I really started. Like he's kind of what got me into the Chicago scene. Nice. And then ATATA is part of that the growing youth movement of Midwest Smash.
Oh yeah, for sure.
ATATA is, I think, the tender age of like 4 years old now. No, I'm just kidding. But I think he's like 16.
Yeah.
And then we got like two guys in Wisconsin, Fonz and Zen PB that are like 16. Obviously, you have Wizro, who's an infant. Like you have all these guys, so I like to see all these young players coming out because you got old guys like me. You know, I'm 26. Yeah. I'm trying to be the old guard right now, holding it down. But you know, it's always good to see these younger players coming in and coming up.
Absolutely, man. I have to agree with you because you know, back where I'm from, we have a lot of young players too. And one thing I've always said is that, man, they are the future. We got to make sure we pass the torch to them in the highest respect. Another thing about younger players too is that a lot of times they don't have, you know, if practiced correctly, they don't have a lot of the bad habits that some of the older players have, like excessive rolling and things like that, man.
Yeah, you can kind of mold them into great players because they don't have time. Yeah. They haven't had the time to have those bad habits drilled into them because they start playing in the competitive scene right away. You have people that, you know, like me, like I come from a Melee, from a 64 background, and I'm talking a casual background.
Okay.
Where, you know, you play with your friends and, you know, you happen to be the best at your friends and then you decide to go to tournaments, but you have all these bad habits that you got to get hammered out of you. And actually, we saw a little bit of a bad habit there from ATATA. He rolled at the ledge there and Ruins caught him with a read forward smash. But as I was saying, when you are a young player and you're surrounded by the competitive scene, everyone wants to see you succeed because, I mean, how awesome would it be for some 16-year-old kid to go up and beat Zero? Like, I mean, this man he is the top tier player. Yeah. And you're telling me that, you know, some young kid possibly has a chance to rise up and do that by the time he's 18, 19 years old? That's amazing.
That is amazing.
So I love youth movement here, and I'm always happy to help them out. So, but and not to talk all about ATATA, man. This Ruins, man, he used to have long, like, luxurious brown hair, and he had to chop it off for his job, I think.
Oh,
so I gave him the nickname Brunette Thor. And this man is kind of showing it right now because had it not been for an SD in his first stock, he was really taking it to ATATA there. But ever since then, the momentum has completely shifted over to ATATA's side.
Absolutely, man. I've always said that Fox really struggles in this matchup. I mean, you know, Fox, you know, standing on one end of the stage, you know, of course he's going to use that blaster, but with a character like Ness, he's just going to say, hey, man, I need that. I'm going to go ahead and take that, just absorb it a little bit.
This is delicious. Please feed me.
Yeah, please feed me. And then on top of that, you know, Fox is naturally being a fast follower. I mean, he can just really be abused with PK Thunders or up airs from Ness as well. So.
Yep, and a lot of he had forward smash.
He had to read.
But ATATA quick doing the ledge hop, getting up there, getting his big old noggin, and getting that up air to take him down.
That's
game one.
Hit the right way. That's how you hit the right way.
Yeah, we're talking about how smart these young players are.
Yeah, here he is just throwing his head around physically.
All right, so tell me, RC, what do you think Ruins need to do to make some adjustments here?
Man, it's really hard. Uh-oh, got somebody else coming up? Wait, what's going on?
I think we just accidentally had some mistakes.
Oh, okay.
Probably a B button press or something like that.
Oh, I got you. Okay. Duck Hunt could be a better stage for the Fox and Ness matchup. Obviously, Fox being able to get to one side and kind of camp him out a little bit as well. And of course, him having some the trees as well to stop like a lot of the PK Thunders and a lot of uppers try to regain his footing here.
Yeah, and not to mention that it has larger blast zones. Yes, and also one of the big problems that Ruins had is as we saw him SD on his first stock is because he drifted underneath the stage. With this one, you still have the ability to like run into the stage and then up B possibly and save yourself. So I think this is a really good stage pick from Ruins, especially since he can kill off the top or off the sides, whereas Ness is mostly looking for a back throw read on the edge. I mean, he can kill you with his up air or something like that, but if Ruins is careful enough, he's not going to have to worry about that. And like I said, large blast zones here, so this is a good stage pick here from Ruins.
Absolutely, man. I can agree with you 110% there. Both of these characters, too, are very predictable recoveries as well. And like you had seen there a second ago, we had ATATA just throwing out down smash from the ledge because Fox only has so many options before he has to come back. Ness, on the other hand, I'm a little iffy on going out there and touching him while he's doing that PK Thunder. So you know what? You can have that one.
The thing about it though is that if any character other than like Rosalina is going to have a good time against ATATA off stage with his Ness, it's probably going to be Fox because he's a fast faller, so he can get down to that PK Thunder super fast and either absorb it or reflect it. And I mean, I think that maybe Ruins is a little bit scared to go off stage here because, like you said, you just let them have those recoveries. But if he was a little bit more aggressive, he could definitely be eating knees, but good smash there.
Speaking of aggression, just
Yeah.
just takes him out. Almost took him and the duck out.
And that's the Fox special, though, is just the run-up smash.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And that's a kind of a Randy up smash there, but it caught him, it worked. So good stuff there from Ruins to not take a whole lot of extra credit and getting that stock off the top.
Absolutely, man. That's just classic Fox. I mean, we've seen that over many iterations of Smash. So
Now, Ruins is going to I've seen it like 3 times from him now. He's been doing lead chop to side B to get back on the stage, and eventually ATATA's going to read that and catch you with either a throw on your landing or going to catch you with that big bat, Mark McGuire style.
yeah, just has to position himself there correctly. Just Nair's right into him there too, trying to create himself a little space. And as you can see, he's faking the back throw and ends up getting it.
It doesn't matter how big the blast zone's there. 112%, you're at the edge of the stage. Ness back knows you are done so.
Out of there, man. And Ness just scratched his head like, did I do that?
Right?
Did I just really do that? Oh man. But,
And good stuff there from Ruins. I mean, it was 2-0, but it was definitely competitive 2-0.
oh yeah, definitely.
And I mean, yeah, ATATA, like I said, ATATA's been on the rise, and so it's no surprise that he beat Ruins here. But Ruins is a strong player in his own right, so that was actually a really good matchup for the 4th one. This is the only time we haven't seen a Spike finish out the match here so far. So, so that was good stuff there from ATATA.